Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and still I'm playing Merchant of Venus. I'm now in turn 22, and I'm not doing well, I think. I don't have much money, just basically $100. I've improved my ship a little, so that's at least something. But my goal is 4,000, so it's still a long way to go. And if I don't make it until turn 50, I've lost the game. But it would be good to make it, I don't know, in maybe 15 turns or something, maybe 20. So let's see. Let's continue here. Draw passenger. That is the specimen, and that starts here at the galactic base. We needed to bring to number 12, which is, let me see where that is, it's here. Okay. And then we roll again for the exploration, and there are only two. By the way, I'm following my own solitaire rules. Just that you know, you can find them on Board Game Geek. And I have to do an exploration roll now. That would be the 5th planet, and I'm pretty sure it is already, yeah, that's the interstellar biosphere. So that is already explored. And then we roll our speed die. And that is a 12. So no trade occurs because there are no doubles rolled. And we could assign... No, that's a little difficult now. The problem is, we could assign a 6 to the navigational box. That would bring us through this navigational point here, but then we have to stop here at the laser hazard because we only have a laser value of 1, so we cannot make it. Anyway, I don't see another possibility there. I will do this. So I will move here now, and that's it. That's the end of the turn, I'm afraid. So now we go on here, and we roll again. Oops, that's number 5 again, and another speed dice. And that is of course enough to go here to the spaceport, but it is also a possible trade. So again we roll. And that is the 8. I always have to divide this by 2 because it's a 30-sided die. So that would be 8. This is the X-Clicks, the immortal grease, and that good is not yet discovered, so there is no trade occurring. And then we move here to that neutral spaceport, and we can now discover this species here. And these are the Sheena. Okay, these aggressive beings can be identified by the tail-like protuberances at the backs of their heads. They live and hunt in small clans and make excellent soldiers. Without external enemies to engage them, they tend to fight amongst themselves. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So we fulfilled our mission now. I have a 2 or level 3 pilot while at the spaceport in this system. Pilots often get their crafts trapped in the same gravity well as the multi-generation ship. They'll offer anything for help escaping. Okay. And then we gain a reward, and that is A power link. After rolling your speed dice, you may assign a die with a result of 5 or 6 to this card. If you do, you may add up to 5 points to your movement value. That is pretty good. And then we draw another mission. And that's destination war-torn system. Have a shield value of 2 or greater while at a surface, city or spaceport in this system. Well, this is pretty awesome because this is right next around the corner and we want to go there anyway. So this time we are really lucky. And we have a shield value of 4. So we have a pretty good chance to make it there. Right now I won't do any deal with the multi-generational ship because I don't want to initiate a market shift here. Because I want to go here to the war-torn system, then buy rock videos and then go back here and sell that for high price. So I will not take the Invader, for example, or buy a throttle boost. I will not do these things. Okay, so let's do the next turn. And we have the Diva here in the war-torn system with the humans. And she wants to go to the galactic base, which is pretty far away, so I'm not sure if I take her. I don't think so, actually. And yeah, let's roll for exploration. There is only this one left here. And that is a 14, so that's not the case. No exploration occurs. And we have again a possible trait. And that is good number 14. And that is the psychic sculptures. So now goes the last of these away, which is a little sad. I think I wanted to go there, but okay. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, or 4 are possible buyers. So here's a 1 with a low market, a 3 with a normal market, 2 is low, and number 4 is high. So actually number 4 is the customer here. So we have a market shift and we now have a low market here. The passenger goes away, that's the politician. And in addition we will draw a event card. And that is an emergency landing. Okay. Place a blue dot token on your current space. So now we have to randomly determine one of these two spaces. The upper one is 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here we go. Okay, roll the purple effect die. Move each passenger on the board and on culture supply areas X number of cultures lower than its current culture, where X is the result. Do not move passengers who are at galactic base or in player cargo holds. Okay. This is pretty bad, actually. The ship is about to make an unscheduled stop, a very sudden unscheduled stop. This is now bad because the invader now, he will go away, and that okay, anyway, we have a production at culture number 2. So these are the canned traits. That's here at the giant planet. And then we have to deal with all these passengers. Okay, so that changed my plans again. I think what I'll do now is I will move here to the war turn system, sell my glorious junk, buy the rock videos, and then I move probably here to the asteroid system. And I can sell my rock videos here because this is culture number 8, that's for sure. And then I can move on with the goods of culture number 8 here to the ice world. Sell my stuff here, there's a high market which is good. Buy the pedigree bolts. Move further on to with the designer genes. So there is a lot to sell down here. I think I would do it like this. Okay. So now I have some actions here. I have a 10, and that's now pretty bad because I cannot move down here. I have no 6. So that is a real problem now. Damn. Okay, what I will do is I will assign a 4 to my ship. And then I simply move here, and because this is where I came from, number 4, I can now stop here. But of course I lost a turn, which is not good. Okay. Yeah. I'm not so sure if I really want to do that, to be honest. I could also move on here to the water world, and I can, yeah, maybe I will do this. I can bring the arms dealer to the water world. I think I will do this. So, I could assign a 3 instead of the 4. That's possible. And then I can simply move on here, place a drill token here, move on, and I got a 3 here. So I move on, tuck, 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 whips, and can land here. And now I gain 120 for bringing the arms dealer to the water world. I'm not so sure that was that clever because of course I lost again at least 1 turn. On the other hand, maybe it's an idea. Okay, so I gain 120. And I got again a free cargo hold here. So, next turn. And it's a drill token, so I gain 10 additional bucks here. Fine. And nothing happens here. Oh, wait a minute, we have to roll again because that was a 15. Oh, that's a 2. No exploration occurs. And let's see now. Well, that's not so great. This is an 8, but we can roll again. Ah, great. That's a 10. Okay, so it's 1. Let's see. Damn it. We can assign a 4 to the navigational die. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we end up here again at this navigational point. So somehow we now have to make it to the war-torn system. Let's hope for a good next turn. Okay, I rolled again doubles for my movement. And there was a trade of the Melf pelts. And because we're now at turn 27, we had to trade 4 of these Melf pelts. And they went here to the Ice World, to the E-Peep. So that is no longer a high market, but only a standard market. And in addition, we had to draw another event card. And that is a shield improvement. You may end your turn here to increase your shield value by up to 3. So that doesn't count now, simply because yeah, it's something the AI would do, maybe or not, maybe not, but that doesn't count. And we have a production round at number 14. So the Quassers, they build psychotic sculptures again. Here we go. Okay, and this is again a pretty bad roll. We needed a 6, we don't have that. So again we have to place a 2 at the navigational space, and we move down here. We can place a drill token here. And I don't have so much luck now. Okay. And again, the next turn, gain 10 more bucks. Okay, I passed this test here. I was successful here. And now I have to draw an event card. And that says Trade Luxury. You may end your turn here to buy 1 good from or sell 1 good to any discovered culture that produces a luxury gold good. Well, that might be a good idea. On the other hand, if I end my turn now, I will lose even more time, so I think that's not what I want to do. There is a production of culture number 9, so the chicle liquor is produced up here. And then I can move on, and I have to do a navigational test. I have a navigational value of 5, so if I roll a 4 or less, I make it. And that's a 1, very good. And then I have to go on, and I don't want to stop here. On the other hand, it doesn't make a real difference, actually. Yeah, I will stop here on that spaceport, because I have to pay taxes for my trading anyway, 30%, which is really a lot. So I will move here now, and it's all fine. And now I can sell my 3 glorious junk, which is really good because there is a high demand here for glorious junk. And now, if there are 2 demand markers for the same good, for the first demand marker, for the first good you sell, you can actually add these 2 together. So I don't get only plus 40 for the first one, but plus 80. And I can flip this now, and normally we would gain 70 for that because the market is low. Plus 80 brings me then to 150 for the first one. Then we have to discard that one. And for the second one, we still gain plus 40. So that would give us now 110. So 150, so it's 260 for these 2. And the third one gives us the normal price. So we are at 330. This is pretty awesome, but we have to pay lots of taxes for that. We paid 90, 330, So, okay, so 330 is what we get. Our profit is 240, and 72 would be, I think, 30% of the profit. Is that true? It doesn't sound right. Well, but I think it is. So it's 72, so instead of 330, I will gain 258. Okay, well, at least something. 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and zhup. That's at least something. Okay. So now we sell all that stuff, and because we discarded 2 demand tokens, we have to draw 2 new demand tokens from the cup with the demand tokens and place them in the cup with the passengers and the demand tokens. Okay. And now we will buy rock videos. Let's see how much money we got. We have now 508. No, 507. So we might be able to afford actually 4 rock videos. Fill a whole cargo bay with rock videos. So that is strange. Okay, anyway, that is 480. And I might even afford another laser. No, we can't. That would be 40, and we cannot afford that. Anyway, so that was pretty good. 480. That brings me back to 27. But that's fine, I think. And we have a market shift here. And I nearly forgot that we are at the war-torn system. And we have a shield value of 2 or greater, so we will get another reward card. Theoretically, if we were absorbing huge amounts of radiation right now, how long do you think it would be before we died? So let's see what we got here. For the hassle, when you receive this card, immediately receive 200 from the bank. Then discard this card. I'd feel a lot better about this whole horrible experience if I was holding a heaping fistful of money. Okay, well, this is not bad. Gives me 200. And now I could actually afford the laser. And I will do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down at 180. But I got an additional laser value, which is not a lot, but it's actually a start. Okay, fine. And by the way, I forgot that I get the IOU from the Shanna. So I gain 90 bucks that I can spend exclusively at this planet on the multi-generational ship because I've discovered them. Okay, what I'll do now is I will go back to the multi-generational ship. Again, new plans. See, I'm not a very strategic person. I'm always changing my plans here. Normally this is difficult in other games, but in this case, I don't know. I always make new decisions. The idea is I got this IOU here, so it might be a good idea to go there and use that money. The second part is we have a high market here, which is definitely good, and we don't know what comes up here. Third part is here's a neutral spaceport, so we don't have to pay taxes. And with that load on board, this is a lot of money. And I think it makes a lot of sense to do this. Okay, so let's go to the next turn and draw a new passenger. This is another glorious junk, but this time number 4, which is where? Here. The Knicks, they need glorious junk. No exploration. The astronomy system still is unexplored. Maybe I'll go there a few turns later. Let's see. So, just a second, I get a new mission. Forgot that. That's the supernova. Okay. Pass a laser hazard check on a laser hazard space in this system. Small mineral-rich asteroids abound for the brave souls willing to engage in a little laser mining. Well, that is not good, because I'm really bad with the lasers. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot anyway. So this is an 11. So we're right here, and I try to move here, try to pass this this check here. I need a 4 or less for the piloting check. Ah, damn! Well, okay, didn't make it. Bad luck. And now it is turn number 30. Let's see. Nothing here. And this is an 11. Okay, let's try it. We have a event card here. Pirates. Place a +0 pirate token on this space. Okay. How dare you opportunistic parasites take advantage of an honest, hard-working merchant like myself? So +0 is not too bad. Okay, so we will actually use our laser value, and if we roll a 6 we lose, but we will assign the number 5 here, so only a 6 is a problem. That's a 5, so we made it. And let me see. So for this success, because I won by rolling against my shields, I will gain 2 fame. So here we are. So that was my first step, 1, 2, and then we have to do another shield hazard. And again, if we roll a 6, we fail, because a 6 is always a failure. Oh, okay, great. And then we can move on. Oh, I forgot. I gained 10. I gained 10 for this drill token here. And I can place another one right now. So that would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we can assign the 4, die number 4, this one, to the navigational space, and we can now move here to the spaceport of the multi-generational ship. And now we'll finally make some money. This is awesome. This is gonna be a lot. We have a high market. So that's 230 for each rock video. And so we have 800, 920. Well, that's quite a lot. Finally. Okay, then I will buy a throttle boost for 30 bucks. And that allows me now to assign a 1, 2, 3 or 4 to roll again. Until now it was only a 1. And if we roll a 5 or 6, we cannot assign that to the power link. So from now on I think we will be a little faster than we were until now. And that was 30, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. That goes down here, and then I will buy these 2 mouth pelts for 100 bucks. So here we go. Fine. And then we have a market shift here. And we have another production, but we cannot buy the other mouth pelts because the market shift comes after the transaction phase. Okay. So that was a good turn, and now we are at the end of turn 30, and this is now time to count our money for the first time. So just that we kind of know how much we have. In this case it's pretty easy. We have one spaceport up here, which gives us 200. And let me see how much fame we have. Well, that's 2, 4, 6. No, wait a minute. This one is not done yet. 2, 4, 6 fame, and again 6, so that gives me 12. 14 fame, and here we have 2 more, so that gives me 16 fame and 1 here, so it's 17 fame. 2 here is, well, I think this is 4, so we are at 21, I would say. 21 fame. And then we lose these 2 infamy tokens, so it's I think we are at 19. I will check this again. Okay, it's actually even more, because this here, the cargo base, are added together, so they give us 6 fame. So we have 24 fame, and that brings us 23 fame, and that brings us 230 bucks. But I put this aside because I cannot use this money. It's just for the end. I put it there that I don't have to count it always again. And then we have 200 more up there, so we are at 430. And then we have here 987. So we got something about 1400, which is not enough to win, but it's a start actually. It's not too bad. If we do some good turns down here, maybe we can make it in the next 10 turns or so. The beginning is hard, but once you have some money that you can invest, you have a pretty good chance to go on actually. Okay, so now what happens now is a so-called production round. Turn number 30 and number 40 are so-called production rounds. So every culture now produces goods. In the standard game, these would be, I think, the full supply. But here in the solitaire game, to keep it interesting, every culture only produces 2 additional goods. So let's do that. Okay, I think I'll end this video here, load this up. And, well, yeah, I don't know. I think it's not that bad anymore. The last turn was a real success. I made a lot of money here, and if I can manage to do a few more turns like that, maybe I can finish this in some time in the next 10 turns or so if I'm lucky. But let's see. Okay, hope to see you then. Until then, bye.